Okay, so we want to observe the proteins in the spider's cells. So to do that, you click on a spider, and then right here, this is one of their cells. So you can see these red things, those are the proteins. So if we look in here, I see this protein. If I look down here, that's protein type 3, because it doesn't have anything on it. That one has no connectors. If I look also, I see this type of protein. That's protein 2. It has 2 connectors. So this spider has 2 different types of proteins in it. So that's what I observe from here. So now, in your handout, we want to find 3 spiders with different silk flexibility. 1 low, 1 medium, and 1 high. So I'm going to look in our sim. I'm going to make sure this is set to silk flexibility. And then I'm going to pick one that is low. So look at Greg, he's low. Now, I have Greg as my low spider, so I'm going to write Greg in here. Right. And then we said his silk flexibility was low, so I'm going to write low in here. And then we want the protein molecule structure. So how many proteins and connectors we see. So I'm going to look back at Greg, and I'm looking at which proteins he has. So looking at this, I see only this protein, protein 1. Protein 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 connectors. So I would go back to my paper, and I would say 1 protein with 4 connectors. That is what I noticed. Alright, so now I want you to go ahead and find a spider with medium and one with low flexibility and do the exact same thing. Right. Then you will have to go ahead and below, it's going to tell you to look at the protein to trait example for silk flexibility. So what that means is anytime you click on a spider, there's this little thing right here that says protein to trait example. It's going to explain in depth how these proteins give them this trait. So here we're talking about silk flexibility, how these proteins give this spider high flexibility. So I'm going to click on here. So this gives us very detailed. You can go ahead and read in here and then just click along. It explains how the proteins actually make the spider's silk. So you can see here in the spider, the proteins are actually connecting, and that's what the silk is made of. It's just the proteins connected together. Right. So go ahead and complete part 1. Good luck.